Halfway lift. What is it? I don't know how to do it. You'll also hear it called Ardha Uttanasana, neutralize your spine, lift up, half lift, inhale. You hear all those sorts of things around it. More than that, I'm going to say 99.9% of the time will follow a forward fold, which was the previous video. But it can also come surprisingly in the middle of postures as well. You'll get half lift. So let's talk about what that is. First, we're going to start in a forward fold. So we are going to fold forward. So bend your knees, forward fold. So as we know from our forward fold, the weight is forward, forward, forward in the feet. Toes are soft, heels are light. Halfway lift. Again, feet are touching, if that makes sense to you. Feet are hip width, Prager's, wider than hip width, Prager's. Good. You're folded down. Classically, fingers are going to go onto your shins, and you're going to halfway lift your body up. You're going to pull your belly in, send your heart forward, and radiate your head. If you need, hands can go all the way up onto the thighs, and again, you just want to press and widen. I like blocks, especially being pregnant, so that the weight can stay forward into the blocks and out of my heels, and I can really shift and feel a lot of length. What happens in a half lift is people lock out their legs, shift way forward, or do a lot of this action is what we tend to get in a halfway lift. We feel like we're really lifted, but instead you'll hear cues like push through your heart, and then people get stuck. You're stuck because your legs are too straight and you're way in your heels. So if you bend your knees, move forward, pull your heart forward. Ideally, you're going for a 90-degree angle in that hip crease. So the torso and the hip crease are at a 90-degree angle, so you're nice and supported. You can be as high in a half lift, as low in a half lift, or all the way down to the ground in a half lift. Whatever the backs of your legs are giving you for availability, that's your half lift. It is called a half lift because you are lifted halfway up. They'll pop into pyramid poses, right? What else can you do in them? Pretty much anything. Sometimes you'll be in a warrior one and they'll have you halfway lift through it. They probably call it something else, but you'll be there. They show up everywhere. They also show up in your triangles. Again, we're working for that half lift shape. They're everywhere, everywhere you want to be is where a half lift is. It gives the spine a chance to neutralize. The image of thinking you're an old school ironing board that just fell out of the wall. So a lot of energy through the head, a lot of energy through the heart. And what we all forget about, energy through the butt. You have to push your butt as far backwards as you're taking your heart forward. Where you're standing on your forward, lessen the heels, soften the toes. Toes don't need to grab, they need to relax, right? So if we folded, again, legs are any width that they need to be, fingers on blocks, shins or thighs. You're gonna shift forward, lighten the heels, push the feet down, half lift. Heart goes to the front of the mat. You're looking like you're trying to see something you can't quite see, and then press your butt back in space. Drag your shoulders back in space. You should feel so long on the sides of your body and really strong. It should feel nice, but really, really strong. Belly is drawing up, hip bones forward, collarbones wide. Half lift. That's it. You did it.